one monster I was hoping that would be a sequel when I first saw it, and I really loved this movie. And when I did this movie, I must have done it around did the animation around '93, and I wasn't working. I must have made the figures in '92. Since I had so much time, I made two figures, and here it is, Rick Tilligus. I was hoping for this movie he would have a sequel, but he never did. There's a funny story about Rick Tilligus and Sid Pink when I read his book. He has great success with the Angry Red Planet, but it cost too much money, so he decided to go to Denmark to save money. But when he went to Denmark, he found out there was nobody that knew how to do effect films. Nobody. In fact, they had to get somebody out of retirement to actually make the Rick Tilligus puppet. Now that was bad, and but it was okay if they had a little more time. But I always wanted to see a sequel, so I did one. And since I had time, I made two figures of Rick Tilligus. Now I have heard stories of Rick Tilligus actually flying, and of course they cut those parts out. And I think during the time when I made this film, I never actually seen the flying scenes, only pictures. So what I did was I did more of the flying scenes with Rick Tilligus. I made the wings, and because I did two figures, one figure could fly, and I used the bigger one for the battles. This is the large one, and I think I just used. Let's see if he's gonna take off right here. Yep, I let him take off right here like that, and and I had like a lot of skyrockets out. That's the small one. That's the small one. I had little tanks, planes, and of course I did more flying scenes with Rick Tilligus right here. That's the small figure. Done, and well, here I am with the skyrockets, and here. Oh, this when I was '93, it was King Kong's 60th anniversary, so I decided to use Kong, and I was always imagining Rick Tilligus fighting Kong. Ooh, and Kong, here's an enemy. For no apparent reason, Kong knows Rick Tilligus is there, so he's gonna go in there and challenge him. Why not? If Godzilla can do it, why not Kong? So, and there he is. He just popped right up there. There he is. I really had a lot of fun with Kong. Really, you can't do Kong with a stiff face. He has a be very expressionist. And we're going to see this battle right here. We go. Oop. We're going to end it right here. Okay. My next film is the one that really, one of the monsters that should have got a sequel. And here it was the 60th anniversary of The Beast from 20,000 Phantoms versus Godzilla 54. Now, I shot this in black and white as a tribute. And there he is, the Beast. The Beast was actually based on a story by Ray Bradbury called The Foghorn. Although, to do a story with this, I don't know how they got the idea. Ray Harryhausen only was involved in only getting the monster to life. Doing it in more cheaper way. Now you can see this is very bad because I used 3 cameras, and I got them off eBay, and they blew up on me. you know, I don't remember which camera this was right here, but I was shooting in black and white, and it's an art form to do it in black and white. So I was just like doing experiments right here. Here you go with this, and and it's a pity that he never had a sequel. But I think at the time, like even with Godzilla, because he had a sequel, but he wasn't a franchise character yet. The Beast never had a name, although he called it Hereditalosaurus. I think that's how I pronounce his name. And it was really sad that he never had a sequel. And it's even sad that nobody even knows who this monster is. I have to tell people, because people know who Godzilla is, but people don't know who this monster is, which was a monster that inspired Godzilla. Now this is really bad. There's really okay. Here we go. There's another camera right here. I'll use another camera right here for more animation. Now what I was understanding was that it was done real cheap. I don't remember how much it cost to make 100,000. I don't know if that was the or 20,000. I don't know what but it was a very cheaply made movie. But Ray Harryhausen said you can't buy a dress for that much anymore. He was saying, and it was just too bad that, like I said, I would have loved to see this monster come back, at least two sequels or something like that, make it do a trilogy. Could you imagine him fighting the octopus from It Came from Beneath the Sea? Oh, that would have been great. He would have been like a monster that didn't, why not? If Godzilla can come back, this monster could have came. There could have been another one. He could have laid an egg. Oh, sorry. This is always my big mistakes all the time. I always leave my equipment. I'm so foolish. Sorry. I didn't mean that. Oh, thank you there, Beast. It'll never happen again. Wimp. Well, anyway, it would have been great if that would have happened. Or the other follow-up that was that 20 million miles to Earth. Oh, that would have been great if the Beast fought the Yermi. I always considered the Yermi the very first giant monster from space, outer space monster. But wouldn't that have been great if they would have did a movie where the Beast had several battles? But I don't think that would have happened. Really, it was really sad. Really. Only film historians and G fans know who the Beast is, and it's really sad. But I did this one for a tribute to Ray. But unfortunately, when I did this film, it was in 2013. That's when Ray passed away, and it was really sad. So when I did this film, it's sort of like a dedication to Ray.